Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Kini News. We begin this evening's bulletin with updates on the Movement Control Order. Defence Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob has announced that the National Security Council will be issuing stricter guidelines on Saturday to ensure compliance with the order. Defence Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob said that the police have detained 110 people yesterday for not complying with the Movement Control Order. He said the police had reported that the compliance rate on the order was at 95% of the population, meaning that there were still people who were not complying with the order.
Semalam terdapat 110 tangkapan oleh pihak polis. Saya dah perjelaskan, dah pun memberikan peringatan beberapa kali bahawa cara pihak polis mungkin berubah daripada nasihat dan berhemah kepada tindakan yang lebih tegas. Sebenarnya inilah kemahuan rakyat. Saya menerima banyak mesej daripada rakyat yang mengatakan perlu lebih tegas. Mereka tidak mahu hanya kerana 5% yang degil, tetapi kesannya kepada 95% yang akur kepada arahan yang dikeluarkan oleh kerajaan.
Ismail said that the police had inspected 163,487 vehicles yesterday. He added that the National Security Council has been tasked with drafting a new standard operating procedure for Phase 2 of the order, which will be announced on Saturday. Ismail said that the rules and regulations may be stricter and that there may be more restrictions imposed.
Jadi mungkin selepas ini banyak sekatan-sekatan akan dikenakan. Sama ada dari segi pembelian, membeli belah, membeli makanan dan sebagainya yang saya pun belum boleh umumkan lagi kerana pihak MKN akan come out dengan SOP yang lebih tegas bagi memastikan langkah yang kita kenakan ini berjaya untuk menyekat penularan COVID-19 ini.
The Yang di-Pertuan Agong His Majesty Sultan Abdullah Sultan Ahmad Shah and Raja Permaisuri Agong Her Majesty Tunku Aziza Aminah Maimuna Iskandaria are undergoing a 14-day self-quarantine after 7 Istana Negara staff tested positive for COVID-19. The Yang di-Pertuan Agong His Majesty Sultan Abdullah Sultan Ahmad Shah and Raja Permaisuri Agong Her Majesty Tunku Aziza Aminah Maimuna Iskandaria are undergoing 14-day self-quarantine since yesterday. This was after Istana Negara confirmed that 7 of its staff had tested positive for COVID-19. Bernama cited Comptroller of the Royal Household Ahmad Fadli Shamsuddin as saying that the 7 are in stable condition and are currently receiving treatment at the Kuala Lumpur hospital. He said that the King and Queen had also undergone COVID-19 tests, but their results came out negative. Thorough contact tracing is underway and all who have had close contact with the 7 have been ordered to get tested. Health Director General Dr. Nur Hisham Abdullah said the ministry is still investigating which cluster infected the 7 staffers. And now let's head over to Putrajaya to get the latest on the COVID-19 situation in Malaysia.
Sehingga 26 Mac jam 12.30 hari, terdapat 235 kes baru yang telah dilaporkan. Ini menjadikan jumlah kes positif COVID di Malaysia adalah sebanyak 2,031 kes. Berdasarkan siasatan awal, daripada 235 kes baru yang dilaporkan, sebanyak 60 kes adalah berkaitan dengan kluster perhimpunan di Seri Petaling. Manakala baki 175 kes masih lagi dalam siasatan. Sehingga kini seramai 45 kes positif COVID-19 sedang dirawat di unit rawatan rapi iaitu ICU. Daripada jumlah tersebut, 32 kes memerlukan bantuan pernafasan. Daripada maklumat terkini yang dilaporkan kepada CPRC Kebangsaan, duka cita dimaklumkan bahawa sehingga kini terdapat pertambahan 4 lagi kes kematian berkaitan dengan COVID-19.
Now, considering how serious the situation has become, the Home Ministry has decided that it is time that the police ramp up their response to those who are still not complying with the Movement Control Order. Home Minister Hamza Zainuddin said that firmer action will be taken against individuals who are not complying with the movement control order. He said that during the first week of implementation of the order, police had adopted a gentle approach and had only advised the public to stay home, but this will be replaced with firmer action in the second week. Hamza said he would ask the police to take stern action if public defiance increases, and if they are taken to court, they shouldn't blame the police as they are the ones that flouted the law. He reminded them that only one member of a household is allowed to leave home to buy necessities. A total of 695 police reports have been lodged nationwide with regard to violations of the government's movement control order to contain COVID-19, which came into effect on the 18th of March. Hamza said that of the total, 28 were related to non-compliance of the order, while the rest were still being investigated. He added that numbers prove that there are still individuals who are stubborn, and if many remain stubborn, the COVID-19 pandemic will worsen and they would have to resort to other measures. There have been many different responses to the MCO, from people rushing to balik kampung to panic shopping at supermarkets. However, things are very different on the other side of town at the PPR flats where the B40 residents of Malaysia call their home. KiniTV's Mandy Leong took a look at how the MCO is affecting their lives. We are now entering the second week of the movement control order. For many, this is just the right time for them to take a break from work and cook a few good meals at home. But for the B40 in this country, their worry is about how to put food on the table.
Saya satu orang juga pergi kerja, macam mana kita mau hidup, macam mana kita mau makan hari-hari, mau pakai uang mah. Lagi beli sayur lah, beras lah, semua mau pakai mah. Kita mari kerja baru ada uang. Tara mari kerja, tara uang mah. Kalau tara mari kerja, tara gaji mah.
I don't have any personal serving, but my things will last, I think, 5 days more only.
5 days more only.
My rice, my egg, only 4-5 days more only. The second week, we are doomed. Even our shops are empty, I think, not much things. And prices increased as well. The thing is, we don't have money to purchase, even the things are there.
Tak dapat pergi kerja. Bila saya tak kerja, saya pun memang takkan dapat gaji. Saya ni, saya belum kahwin. Saya menjaga 3 orang anak yatim piatu. Takkan nak makan nasi dengan bubur saja kot. Mesti ada sayur lah, apalah, ni semua kan. Memang kena beli. So, memang betul-betul perlukan wang.
Most of the interviewees are low-income earners. The initial 2-week-long order was already draining out almost all of their savings. The decision by the government to extend the order for another 2 weeks until April 14th would mean that many individuals would face a critical shortage of daily necessities and medical supplies.
Dengan simpanan wang yang sangat sedikit, saya rasa memang tak mampulah untuk kita tanggung beban berintah bergurung ni.
Jaga baby sekarang, baby punya mak sekarang dah tak kerja, cuti tanpa gaji. Nenek pun putuslah pendapatan. Tak ada lah. Simpan-simpan tu bagi keluar lah.
Simpan-simpan tu bagi keluar. Simpan-simpan tu boleh tahan berapa lama?
Mungkin boleh habis dah ini bulan. Habis tak ada.
Bulan ni dah
habis lah. Di mana kita nak cari pula nak tampung jika dikuat kuasa lagi kan? Perintah berkurung macam ni.
Some medical professionals advocate wearing face masks as a precautionary step to prevent the spread of the virus, and several local councils have even ruled that individuals must wear masks before they step out of their homes to shop for essentials. But for these interviewees who all live in the same PPR flat, face masks are luxury goods that they simply can't afford.
I bought this 12 ringgit from a market. It's just a cloth. 12 ringgit. After 2 days ago, it's 18 ringgit. We can't blame people for not using mask. It's the socio-economy. Buying this for 3 ringgit or 12 ringgit, I can buy something food for my family. I can keep in my fridge.
The interviewees hope that the government can help with the difficulties that they are facing and provide food for them for the next few weeks so that they can weather the COVID-19 storm without going hungry. Coming up after the break, Indian police are ensuring that the public comply with the lockdown in India. 25 people were killed when Islamic State militants opened fire at a Sikh religious complex in Kabul, Afghanistan. All that and more after the break. This next story is brought to you by Blue Air. The response to the COVID-19 pandemic has had serious implications on the economies and the daily lives of those in many countries around the world. Today we take a look at how it is bearing down on India, the second most populated country on earth. The normally bustling streets in India were quiet on Wednesday as the country began what is likely to be the world's biggest coronavirus lockdown. India's 1.3 billion people were under lockdown to prevent a rise of coronavirus cases. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi had ordered everyone indoors for the next 3 weeks, saying that it was the only way to avoid a disaster and effectively shutting down Asia's third largest economy. Police barricaded roads and stopped vehicles, restricting the movement of people. They said 400 cases of lockdown violation had already been reported by Wednesday morning. Crowds of people had thronged shops to stock up on food and medicine in the hours before the restrictions went into effect, even though Modi said these would be available throughout the lockdown.
We're getting all the essential items in the market. There's no problem in that case. We're getting rations, groceries, water, vegetables, everything.
The police here have resorted to physical punishments for those who breach the lockdown. Footage has emerged from Mumbai of them beating motorists with their batons. They were also filmed ordering locals to do squats. Incidents of public punishments were also filmed in several other locations. Other punishments by police included doing press-ups at the side of the street. India's tally of 606 cases, including 10 deaths, seems small when compared with those in China, Italy and Spain, but health experts have warned that the country could be in danger if harsher measures are not taken. Islamic State militants opened fire at a Sikh place of worship in Kabul, Afghanistan on Wednesday, just as the location was filled with worshippers, making it the second such attack against minorities on Afghan soil this month. At least 25 people were killed after unidentified gunmen and suicide bombers raided a Sikh religious complex in the Afghan capital of Kabul on Wednesday. Reports say that some 200 people had been trapped in the complex during the attack. The Afghan government said that security forces had killed all the attackers. Narendra Singh Khalsa, a member of parliament who represents the Sikh community, said that the attackers struck at a time when the Dharamsala was full of worshippers. Attackers killed a guard on the way into the compound and began shooting in the shrine before security forces arrived and residents fled to seek shelter. The Islamic State militant group has claimed responsibility for the attack, saying that it was revenge for India's treatment of Muslims in its portion of Kashmir and threatened further attacks. The shooting was the second major attack against a minority group claimed by the Islamic State this month. More than 30 people were shot dead in a gathering attended by many members of the ethnic Hazara community on the 6th of March. Human rights organizations and countries including the United States, India and Pakistan have condemned the attack. Before we wrap up, ladies and gentlemen, here are some more news headlines from today. And that's all we have time for today, ladies and gentlemen. For more, you can log on to KiniTV.com. Don't forget that you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, right here on Astro Awani channel 501 and on KiniTV.com. My name is Daniel Anthony. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay home, Malaysia.